gentleman gave me this on the other bench during the game. I don't know what it was. I expect to pass through life but once. If therefore there be any kindness I can show or any good thing I can do to any fellow being, let me do it now, for I shall not pass this way again. I didn't know what it was. I looked at it. It's a Copa room, minimum charge per person, $5 plus tax. November 21, 1965. And an autographed thing from Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Joey Bishop, and Robert Goulet. 1965 in perfect shape. That's pretty special. And I really appreciate that man. I don't know his name and haven't seen him before, but it's very nice. You know, for one-day practice, in a while, I thought the guys did very well. I thought Dang Adele was playing extremely well until he started cramping. And they're not ready to play without many substitutes a game like this. But it's good. It gets these games are to understand what it's like playing in front of a crowd in a big arena and getting the jitters out. Obviously, we got to improve in a lot of different areas, but what I saw tonight with one-day practice was a lot of good things.
When you go back to practice after you've had that, trip that you had in all those games at once, is it like just start all over again, or do you see?
No, I think you could see they know some of the offenses and they know what they're doing. And, now they got to get used to playing with each other more. I thought that Q and Trey did not play well together, and they got to get used to that. When you play 2 points, sometimes neither guy made other people better, and that's what they have to learn to do. Where I thought Donovan, did a lot of things. I thought Jalen Johnson did a lot of things that helped their team win.
Do you expect Jalen Johnson to be able to consistently rebound at the rate he did today?
I think so. I think Jalen, the better shape he gets in, the better basketball player he'll be. He's still high in the body fat area, but he's gone from 11 to 8, which is very good. I think when he gets in the low 7s, body fat wise, his conditioning will be very good and he'll be able to maintain it. But I think he is a good rebounder, has a good nose for the ball. I think all those guys, Jalen, Ray, Anis, Mats, are all going to go like this. They're just going to keep getting better and better. It's obvious that Mats has gotten a lot better. It's obvious that Anis has gotten a lot better. None of them are there when they're the type of basketball players that you're going to see improve each month.
Talk about what did you think of Anis tonight?
I thought he was good. I thought he did some good things. He's still, remember now, he's a 7-footer. He's very agile, but he came in 177 pounds. He's 207 now, but he needs to be 227. So he's still physically not developed, but he has good offensive moves. He's going to be a good basketball player. He'll have some up and down games right now because he's weak, but the best of his game is ahead of him.
Talk about what not having Mango for a couple weeks does, and maybe.
I think it's actually a blessing in disguise because Mango knows everything defensively, offensively, and it's good to get the other guys' experience. Mango's not going to be bothered by the crowd noise and things like that. He knows. So to get everybody else a lot of playing time is good.
I think Mats and us, I've seen a lot more confidence out of those guys when they stepped on the floor. You can just see they're more confident. They're not as jittery when they get the ball. They just seem more confident when they get on the floor.
Yeah, it's tough coming from other countries. I would venture to say that Mats probably the biggest crowd he ever played in front of was maybe 150 people. And then you come into this environment and you're nervous and you want to do well. And he's going to be very good because he's strong. He's long, he's strong. And he's now making free throws. He's going to be very good, but they're projects, and they're worthwhile projects, though.
By Nanin, which you've seen and how he's improved since maybe the trip.
He's getting better and better. He just got to learn to be a factor. Obviously he had 8 fouls in the first half. He would be on the bench and wouldn't play that much, and they were fouls. They're going to call more fouls this year, much more than they ever have, and they're going to stay with it until there's freedom of movement. So he's got to learn to move his feet and not foul as much.
Is Dang Adele a Louisville man? He seems to be fighting and working hard early.
Dang Adele's, we were going to play in the second half. We were going to play, I think it was Q, Damian at the 2, Dang at the 3, and I think you're going to see a lot of Damian at the 2 and Dang at the 3 because Dang is the best defensive player in the team. Like Donovan Mitchell, he's a stat stuffer. He fills up the boxes with rebounds, assists, steals, points, and he's, he does a lot of different things, so he's very good, very talented freshman class.
Was it refreshing for you to do this today, or was it tough for you to do this today, based on what happened in the last 24 hours?
I base things on the truth. And I always, there's an old saying, the truth will set you free, and you're hearing one side of the story, and we'll go to a different side of the story when the truth comes out. And so I really am gonna just concentrate on basketball, because when any type of adversity hits, the strong survive. And the only way you can be strong is to immerse yourself into work. Because idleness, I'm not sure idleness is the devil's workshop, but idleness is what makes the mind wander and you don't think of great things. So the best thing I can do is just immerse myself in just work until I just pass out. And I've got to do that. And so certainly getting in these environments and just thinking basketball and watching basketball is great therapy for all of us.
Is that if you might want to do that, how do you quell the anxiety of recruits who may not know where?
I think you just show, I talked to Larry, just show them honesty. We're a very honest program, we tell the truth. Like I said, there's one side has come out right now, and I think the truth will come out. So we just got to be patient, let the investigators do their job, and move forward. And I think you'll do your job also. You're all terrific reporters. You'll do your job, and I'll concentrate on what I do, and players will concentrate on what they do. It's a great group of guys. As you get to know them, you're going to really enjoy them. Probably you're going to enjoy them more than any local basketball team I've had in 15 years as people. So you'll get to know them. This is a terrific group.
Does that keep the team focused during all this? I mean,
well, they have nothing to do with any of this, so it's not their problem. Their problem is to play basketball for Louisville. You had two guys transfer to come here and learn what this is all about, to play at this level, and they're very excited about it. You've got young players improving. You got young guys who are very excited to be here, and we got to make it. It's my job to make them feel great about what they have.
But I mean, with everything that's out there, I mean, exposure, TV, I mean, you can't shield them from it, but how do you?
No, we told them that it's not your concern. And I've been told to coach basketball and not do anything else, not get involved in this. And I'll do that.
You said they had nothing to do with this, but Mango, there's a picture of Mango in the book, and I'm not going to ask him about this, but how is he dealing with, they said they didn't do anything, but.
If I can just tell you something. I go out with my wife to Molly Malone's and we have a bite to eat after games. 50 women will ask me, along with their boyfriends, to take a picture. I can say, no, I don't do pictures. So I get up, flash the yell, and take the picture. How many pictures do you think could be out there of me on someone's Facebook? I can be rude or I can be polite. It takes the same amount of time. Taking pictures with girls that look like college students, that's nothing wrong with that. Mango did nothing wrong. So you shouldn't even mention his name, because Mango did nothing but take a picture. And a lot of people can take pictures.
Is it fair to say you haven't looked at that publication, or will you look? Or
I'll never look at that. I'll never look at that. I have, the name of that book was Motive for Money, and I'm not going to sink to that level. We're going to get the truth, and we're going to find the truth. If we did something wrong, we're going to own up to it, and we're going to be truthful to the NCAA with every letter of what we believe in, because I'm a big believer in the NCAA, and because we are the NCAA. Everybody thinks the NCAA is the IRS. We are the NCAA. Coaches, players, administrators, we're part of the NCAA. And if we deviate from the norm of the NCAA, then we need to own up to it.
Is it good to get back to practice?
Yeah, I think, I spent the whole summer coaching basketball, waiting to get back to this. So I'd be misleading you if I didn't say, the air was let out of a balloon. I was so excited to get back, and then woke up one morning and this all hit. But that being said, the strong survive, the tough get tougher, and it's my job to administer spirit and positive emotion, and not make sure people don't get down. That's my job. That's what I get paid for. So we'll do that. and we'll move forward in the right. I've got great respect for this university, and I know personally from being here 15 years, they do it the right way. From the top, they do it the right way. I know right away, you know, it's compliance is coming in, you do it the right way. You own up to your mistakes if you've made them, you admit it, and that's gotta be done. And then we'll take it from there. But right now, you've seen one side. There needs to be another side, and that needs to come out. Okay?
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you.
Thank you.